For that. So that's one of the things I want to do. We can do that early on, you know, before the viewers catch up with us, kind of a thing. So that's something I wanted to talk about. You know, and then I've got the whole...
Ten Commandments of...
I got that. I got, you know, talk about women rabbis. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the Parsha. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to hit Rabbi Avodia Yosef real quick.
Okay.
So it's 7 o'clock, so I'll hit Avodia Yosef.
Okay. First of all, you want to say hello and introduce us and all that?
Yeah, hey folks, it's Torah Talk again. I'm Levi Ben Abraham, a.k.a. Luke Ford, and I'm here with Rabbi Herschel Rabbs Reamer.
Hello.
Otherwise known as Rabbi Rabbs. And I wanted to talk about Rabbi Avodia Yosef. He's in the news because he gives these weekly sermons that the Israeli press pays close attention to, because Avodia Yosef is a lot like Rabbi Rabbs in that he just flies off the handle and says outrageous things.
No one's ever compared me to Rabbi Avodia Yosef.
And
that's the first
also
time.
Both great Torah scholars. And so this week, today the State Department, the U.S. State Department, just condemned Avodia Yosef for incitement. And what did Rabbi Avodia Yosef done in his latest sermons? He said that he wished that God would smite the Palestinians because they hate Israel. So I don't see any incitement there. The only being that Avodia Yosef was inciting was God. So I don't have a problem if Muslims were to call on God to smite Jews. I mean, it's not very nice, but when there's a big difference between inciting your followers to go out and blow themselves up, or to go out and like spit at homeless people, or like act in a harsh and inappropriate way, and calling upon God to smite someone down. Like many Christians don't believe that I'm going to heaven, and don't believe that Rabbs is going to heaven because we don't believe in Jesus. But either Rabbs or I lose a minute of sleep over this. So it's fine what people believe about God and calling on God to do things. So I think the drama of Avodia Yosef's latest remarks is rather silly.
You know what? It's funny that you brought this whole thing up, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Today is 5 years to the day of Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, soon after Katrina, Avodia Yosef, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm going to say? Am I wrong? Was it him?
No, it was him.
It was him? You remember this?
Yeah, he said that the blacks were disproportionately hurt by Hurricane Katrina because they don't study Torah. But, I mean, in a way he's right. There's not like a high level of intellectual achievement in overall black life in America. A lack of intellectual achievement and study and low educational achievement does tend to lead to poor economic achievement. Poor economic achievement tends to lead to poor social achievement. Low social and economic achievement tends to, let's just stay in New Orleans and wait for people to bail us out when a hurricane rolls through.
You know, my feeling is, doesn't he have better things to do than to talk about that? I mean, that's my opinion. Isn't he the chief?
He's not the chief. He was the chief rabbi.
He was at the time, wasn't he?
No.
He wasn't at the time.
No, he hasn't been the chief rabbi for at least 8 years, maybe 10 years longer.
Okay.
He was chief rabbi. No, back in the 70s, he was chief rabbi with Shlomo Goren.
You know what? I told you this 100 times. I don't keep up with the Israeli politics. Right. The last time I looked in, he was the chief rabbi. But you know what? It's been so long. But doesn't he have better things to worry about as a Poisek and as one of the leaders of the Sephardi Jews in Eretz Israel worldwide? Doesn't he have better things to do than worry about making these kind of comments? I don't know. That's my opinion. And what does it mean? The State Department should be concerned about it? No, don't they have other things to worry about that are more important too? And why is the State Department so quick to condemn him when their whole thing is supposed to be diplomacy, and they're just not supposed to take sides. The State Department is supposed to act diplomatic no matter what the circumstances, you know. And there's just a lot of questions here.
Guest 43 says there's not a high level of intellectual attainment and achievement among Haredi Jews either.
What? Well, that's a kind of a...
In secular terms, they don't have PhDs, generally speaking.
Who cares about secular terms?
Many of them are very learned in Torah.
Yeah, most of... I think
man for man, they're far more learned than modern Orthodox Jews in Torah.
Look at the Gedolim today. Look at the biggest Rebbeim on the planet. Okay? The biggest Rebbeim on the planet. The ones who, by far, are the ones most revered and most respected are what some people would call Haredim. I don't like that term, but that's just the fact of the matter.
You don't like a lot of terms.
I don't like these terms. I don't like these terms. I don't like them.
I'm sensing that. Someone wants to know if that's a pot pipe you're holding in your hand.
A pot pipe?
Yeah.
What, my glasses?
No, I think the water.
Oh, the water? I just have this, you know.
Looks like it's a hookah.
No, I don't do the hookah thing. So that's your opinion on the Avad Yosef thing? You know, I don't side with the State Department. I don't side with him either. I think that he's got better things to do, and let other people.
Let us say incendiary.
Yeah,
things.
let me do that, right?
Let Rabbs do that.
Let me do that, you know, because I mean, like nobody holds by me.
It's not going to hurt him.
Oh, that's not going to
job to lose.
I'm not, you know, holding down all the Ashkenaz Jews in the world. You know what? I was walking on Shabbos. I was walking down Pico. I was walking down Pico Boulevard, minding my own business, and somebody recognized me. So I said, "Oh, good Shabbos," and they go, "Luke Ford." For real. You're famous, dude.
What, they didn't think you were Luke Ford?
No, they knew right, but they'd been watching
us.
us.
Right. Oh, you know? Funny.
Yeah, right on Shabbos, walking down the street. The guy's like, ah! He was like with a whole gang of people, too, so I'm sure he had to explain who we were. And
that's great.
Yeah, we may actually be in this neighborhood more famous than Rabbi Vadia Yosef because, like, you know, some people may never have heard of him.
Well, not.
But they know you because they watch porn.
That was a long time ago. It was a different man.
Nobody's like, you know, trying to get off late at night and like they surf like, you know, Israeli.
Torah talk.
They don't know, but they don't surf like Israeli politics and what like leading Sfard Rebbeim say. That's not going to get them off. You know, they're looking for porn. They find you know, and then they stumble onto me, and then ooh.
A lot of people come to my website looking for porn, but they stay for the Torah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You got a good angle. You suck them in,
Suck them in with the promises of pornography.
Because I guarantee this. Yeah. More people on the internet are looking for porn than looking for Torah. I guarantee it, right? So if you can get that market, you've got yourself something. You've got yourself a big market, right? And you've got something that the other people involved in Torah don't have.
Yeah.
You know, because if I do a Google, you know, if I do a Google on porn, you know, I'm not going to find like, you know, Chabad.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to find Aisha Torah, right? Right?
Yeah.
But I might find your website.
Luke Ford, yeah.
I might find Luke Ford.
Yeah, it's almost a mitzvah.
There you go.
So what was...
So wait a second. First of all, show the now that we're into the 7 o'clock month, show the audience your feet, because I tell them that you never wear shoes. So once again, Levy's wearing a suit, but he's got the socks going. Can you see the socks? Lift them up. Let's see Levy's. Levy's got the socks. There he goes. Okay, wiggle your feet. Let him see that it's real. Okay, that's not staged, folks. That's real.
I haven't fallen in esteem of my viewers.
Nah, your ratings are going to go up. Now, we want to talk about that other thing on your blog.
Yeah. The Rabbi. So let me set the stage.
You got to explain this to me because I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Okay, there's Rabbi David Orlovsky. He's a Kiru professional.
Okay.
Someone goes out and brings people in. He was leader with NCSY, which is an Orthodox Union group.
I know
targeted.
Exactly I know,
but not everyone else does.
Okay.
Targeted at bringing Jewish kids in secular high schools, bringing them into Yiddishkeit. So he talks to his students at Or Sameach about
So he's a teacher at Or Sameach in Eretz Yisrael.
Yeah.
He
lives in Yerushalayim.
Okay.
So he's Rabbi Orlovsky's Haredi.
All right.
But modern, like so he's Kiru, so he's bringing people in.
Okay.
So he identifies very much with Gedolei Yisrael, the great